The aim of the paper by Maysby et al. Was to study the vulnerable listed dusky hopping mouse, or Radames fuchsius, at 2 geographically isolated locations and to discuss the conservation status. 2 sites were chosen around 400 kilometres apart on the South Australian and the South East Queensland border. Monte Carlina Bore was in the South Australian site, and Pelican Waters was in South East Queensland. Both sites were over 8 hectares, and they consisted of 200 Elliott traps and 20 pitfall traps. At both sites they also did radio tracking and looking at tracks along the ground as well. But at Monte Carlina Bore they also did spotlighting over the transects at night. With the results, in table 1 you can see that there was more consistent captures down at the Pelican Waterhole, even though the Monte Carlina Bore had a lot more abundance of ENVM fuchsius. When we look at the 2 sites, we've got the number of species of short-lived plants and Radames fuchsius that are graphed here, and putting them into a regression line, you can see there's a positive correlation between the number of fuchsius individuals trapped and the number of short-lived plant species. But the number of short-lived plant species, as they increased on the Monte Carlina Bore, you can see that the Elliott trap captures decreased dramatically. Okay. With the tracks that were done, fox and cat tracks there was only 1 to 3 that were done in all the sites, but as you can see here, with the dingo and the rabbit and the Radames fuchsius, there was big drops in mid-95 and also late 99. As we go over, we have the Pelican Waterhole here, where they had a mean average of 26.6 grams for the males, whereas over at the Monte Carlina Bore it was actually about 5 grams heavier. It was 31.4 was their mean. The females, they averaged at 34 at both sites. With the ranges, there was a difference in the range, with Monte Carlina Bore being 2.5 times less than Pelican Waterhole. Pelican Waterhole ended up at about 481 on average and 199 for Monte Carlina Bore. Okay, the difference in the weight and the population density, specifically at the Pelican Waterhole, could be due to natural food resources, especially after rain events. Top-order predators like the dingo can also help via the predation of cats, foxes and rabbits. The ENVM fuchsius conservation status could be improved through a greater dingo presence, broad-scale rabbit control and increase in perennial vegetation throughout, so especially down at the Monte Carlina Bore site.